This is yesterday outside of the JFK 8 Staten Island warehouse. That's what they call it, JFK 8 Staten Island. I've been there many times. I will be back there in a month for the union election. The union election at JFK 8 starts March 25th, and it's going to be 5 days, March 25th to March 30th. I have broken over, they've been doing mandatory union busting sessions. I've posted the union busting signs they have all over Amazon. Yeah. We've been breaking this. Literally, Christian Smalls and other Amazon work. Christian Smalls is not a current Amazon worker. They were delivering food, which they do as part of their union organizing, delivering free food to current workers. Let's take a look at what happened to Christian Smalls for delivering free food.
I told you I'm a visitor, right?
And I've asked you to leave the property.
But I'm a visitor.
You're no longer a visitor, so I'm asking you to leave the property.
How are you determining when I'm a visitor or not? If I wasn't wearing no AOU shirt, if I didn't have no cameras here and plain clothes, would you know that I'm a visitor or not?
Chris, I've asked you multiple times on multiple days to please leave the property.
Don't say that, because you haven't seen me in multiple days in a row. Don't lie. You came here once last week.
So what's your business here?
I'm a visitor.
With who? What are you doing here?
I'm visiting with him. They work here.
How long have you been here for, sir?
A few minutes, 20 minutes maybe.
I don't know exactly how long.
20 minutes. I'm a visitor. What you want me to do?
All right, listen. We're gonna ask you to, on behalf of Amazon,
you're protecting Amazon now? You work
I'm not protecting anyone. You're trespassing. So
how am I trespassing? That sign says visitor, right?
You're on private property right now. This is private property. You don't work here.
I'm with him. I'm a visitor.
It's very simple. You don't work here.
Okay.
You don't work here. You're trespassing on private property. So
I'm visiting. I'm leaving when he leaves.
So you're refusing to leave?
No, I said I'm gonna leave when he leaves.
Are you refusing to leave?
I said no. I'm gonna leave when he leaves.
Okay. When do you leave?
Well, I'm allowed to be on property as long as I want.
Right. I'm gonna leave when he leaves.
Right, so we're gonna ask you one more time. If you don't,
Yes.
we're gonna ask you.
That's also my contract.
We're gonna ask you one more time that if you don't leave, then we're gonna place you under arrest.
How you gonna place me under arrest?
For trespass.
But I'm a visitor.
It's very simple. It's either you leave Amazon's property or you're placed under arrest.
Okay, we can leave. We can leave?
Yeah.
All right, let's leave.
But why does he have to leave?
He's trespassing.
Do you arrest all your visitors?
You arrest all your visitors now?
The reason is because
So y'all not discriminating, right?
Yeah,
I just want to make that clear.
We're here protecting the law. That's it.
Y'all protecting the law.
Yes, sir.
So that sign don't say visitor, right?
Visitor for what? You're here to press charges, correct?
The press charges on what? There's no
If
charges.
somebody was trespassing.
Who's trespassing though?
Okay, are you gonna leave? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Have a nice day.
I believe what I want. I believe what he
Are you
leaves.
going to ask them if they're employees or visitors?
Yeah, you want to ask everybody over here? Are they employees or
How do you
visitors?
decide who
Right.
to fucking talk to? How do you know who's
Right.
an employee and who's not?
You've had a press history, right?
No, he ain't got no past. He ain't got no history. The only history he got is he's the one who fired you 2 years ago.
You told me to call the cops and you weren't leaving. I asked you nicely to leave.
Right, I tried to do what you got to do.
So that's why we're here. He called us.
So did you go up to every visitor and tell them you're gonna call the cops?
We come to every job we want to. So this is a 911 call. We're here now right now.
Y'all keep wasting y'all time and y'all money because
It is what
that
it is.
sign says visitor.
Sir, I'm not here to debate. We're here to enforce the law. He wants.
But that's not
So
a
you're
law.
gonna make sure you enforce
He wants to-
every
He
bit,
wants to
every
press
visitor?
charges, and he has
Press
every
charges
right to
on
press
what?
charges. Trespassing, violation, trespassing. It's a summons. Yes.
I'm not trespassing.
You're trespassing.
it's a violation against the national agreement with the NLRB.
Are you leaving yes or no?
Yeah, I said yeah.
So if you're not leaving within the next 2 minutes, you could be arrested.
You have 2 minutes. You're under
Let me
arrest.
ask y'all a question. If I
Rosado, you can't do that. That will be a violation.
I'm gonna give you 2 minutes.
Yeah, remember me?
I'm giving you.
Last time with them over there.
and then y'all drop the charges. Y'all just.
I'm giving you a minute and 45 seconds.
Hey,
Cipriano?
leave, bro?
Step around. Deputy Inspector Step around. The commanding officer of the 121 precinct.
That's fine.
You know what, that we're gonna request a meeting with
Yes.
the Commissioner Kishansu.
Okay.
Forget
That-
about that. Like I said, if I was dropping somebody off the work, would I be considered a visitor or trespassing?
Yeah, he drops me off each time.
I drop him off every day. I drop him off
As
every
a visitor.
If my mom came and waited here for an
As of
hour,
right now,
she
we're
would
not
be
talking to you because we told you to leave. If you fail to relieve in the next minute, you'll be arrested.
You already got
You got
know.
so many. You got so
Yes,
I'm
Rosado.
talking to him.
So you have 60 minutes. You have 60 seconds actually.
If I was dropping them off to work, what would I be considered? A visitor or a trespasser?
Can you answer that
No
question?
question, no answer, right? Y'all not enforcing
No
law.
answer.
Yeah, no.
No, they're just being
This is
biased,
exactly
but they
what
shouldn't
you
really
do.
be answering
And this
the
is
questions.
discrimination.
If my mom came
Yes,
and
Zach.
waited an hour for
All
me,
I know,
that
all
wouldn't be
you know is
trespassing. She would just be waiting an hour for
That's
me.
all you do.
That's what the,
You don't
that's what
protect the
law enforcement
people.
does. That's what
Okay, so then protect all the property here and make sure that
Make sure
every
y'all
single
ask
visitor,
everybody-
every single visitor
Everybody
needs
over
to
there,
leave
ask
then.
everybody.
It's all right.
close to me, please. I don't know.
He's
You're,
not
you're the one who
allowed
came
to.
up to here. Don't do that. Don't do that.
He's not
You
allowed
came
to.
up in my face. Don't do that.
You guys don't even have masks on. Like,
Right,
come
like, y'all
on.
talking-
If you were
y'all
so
just-
worried about
came
somebody
over
being
there
so
and cussed
close to
me.
you.
Look, I'm gonna leave because I told you I'm gonna leave.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's all you need to know. Y'all got to babysit us.
No, we're gonna wait until you leave.
I can't leave until he leaves. He's the driver.
Well, like I said,
He's the driver.
If you don't leave,
He's
you
the
get
driver.
placed
You
on
30
the
seconds.
You have 30 seconds, or you're getting arrested. 30 seconds.
You gotta make
If
sure
you
that
do
every
that,
visitor, you
if
gotta
you
make
do
sure
that-
every visitor that's on this property, you're gonna make sure
You
that
want to
they
arrest me for
leave.
what?
You're gonna make
What
sure
is
that
the
they
charge?
leave.
I'm not trespassing. I'm a
Trespass.
visitor.
Trespass.
I'm a visitor.
10 seconds.
So you're
Cipriano,
gonna do the same to
if
every
you do
visitor.
that,
Every
if you
visitor.
if you attack him, that'll be
Put hands on him. He's putting hands on him.
no.
He's a worker. He works here. You're here.
Hold on. Put your hands off of him.
He's a worker.
No, y'all not doing this.
What am I under arrest? What am I under arrest? I'm on trespass. All they do is just like, are you resisting it? That's resisting arrest.
Y'all are fucked.
I'm not resisting. If once you
Let me go. Let me go. I'm not gonna resist.
So, to be clear, they arrested Christian Smalls, but they also arrested 2 Amazon workers. So the whole thing was Christian Smalls, currently not an Amazon worker. They were arresting him because he was trespassing. But somehow they arrested 2 current workers for trespassing on their
place of employment. Yeah.
I heard a cop saying because these workers were interfering with it's bullshit. By the way, one of the people they arrested, you see, this is the arrest report. One of those people is Brett Daniels. This is the second time he's a current worker. The second time that he's been arrested while union organizing. I interviewed him on the ground at this warehouse. He was arrested in November while handing out free food underneath the Amazon union tent. He's a current worker. That is blatantly illegal.
Yeah.
The other worker, just to give him a shout out, the other worker who was arrested, his name's Jason Anthony. I've interviewed him a few times. He's part of the Amazon labor union that's trying to organize. You could hear his voice citing labor law. So a few things, Tina. And by the way, Christian gave us, let's read Christian's statement first, because I reached out to Christian. His statement on the whole thing, Colin, if you have that. Yesterday's arrest was an example of how Amazon will use police to intimidate workers from supporting the ALU. They continue to lie, calling us thugs and inexperienced, and even in some meetings stated that you're basically voting for something that isn't real. Zachary Mark, the assistant general manager, called the NYPD because it was me specifically delivering food. Had I been any other delivery service or just someone picking up or dropping off or just waiting in the visitors parking for someone to come out the building, none of this would have occurred. He was the same person who terminated me 2 years ago and has been threatening to call the police ever since we've been delivering food. They targeted me, and Amazon should be ashamed of themselves for having its current workers arrested. Also, we will continue to feed our fellow coworkers. Tina, let me tell you what I think's going on here. Actually, what I know is going on, because I've covered this. I've spoken with the workers. I've broken a couple stories on Amazon's corruption. Guess what? There's a union election in about a month.
Yeah.
Guess what? I don't want to do predictions. I'd say right now it's a 50-50 that they could win. I think they got about 40 to 50% of that building as yes. You know what's popular among workers? I'm not saying these are simple people, but a lot of these Amazon workers at this warehouse and many other workers, they're living paycheck to paycheck.
Yeah.
You know what's popular? when people trying to organize a union every day are helping you out with food,
Yeah.
are delivering free, high quality
Solidarity.
food.
Yeah.
Yeah, chicken, pasta, pizza, salads. I've seen it, and this food is being paid for, by the way, donations being sent to the Amazon Labor Union. It's AOU.org, I believe, or you could just Google Amazon Labor Union if you want to donate. So Amazon knows. Amazon, they're not supposed to, according to labor law,
Right.
but they do internal polling, and they know sentiment is starting to grow for a yes vote.
Yep.
At this warehouse. And hey, if there's momentum for a yes vote, we don't want them like gaining more favor for other workers, because we're trying to union bust. We got the anti-union signs all over the warehouse, which if you look at Status Coup's Twitter over the last couple of weeks, we've been posting them at Status Coup's Twitter. They have a union busting website up just for this warehouse and just for this union election. Very similar to what they did in Bessemer, Alabama, a custom website for union busting. So I think, it's Christian Smalls. They fucking hate Christian Smalls.
They hate Christian.
I'm talking national hates Christian Smalls. But the broader point is the tactics they are using, delivering food, talking to workers as they come in and out of work, giving them the information, barbecues on holidays. It's working. And that's why they're doing this shit. Thanks for watching, and make sure to tune in to Status Coup's daily live stream Monday through Thursday at 5 o'clock Eastern Time and Fridays at 4 o'clock Eastern Time.